Welcome. Give me just a moment to get set up. All right, we're just going to go with all messages today. We're not going to add anything else into it. So we're just going to sit here for a moment, wait for people to show up, and we're going to have a good little show. So come on in, everybody, and enjoy yourselves. Well, let's see. What can I do while I'm waiting on people? What can I do while I'm waiting on views? What can I do? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. What's up, Jen? Excuse me. What's that gummit? Hey, Jen, how you doing? Tried to say it 3 times in a row and just kept hiccuping. Oh, good Lord. All that Chinese food. Now, let's see. I was looking for something to do while I was waiting on people to show up. But I guess people are starting to show up. So might as well just start yapping. Been adulting? Yeah, so have I, man. It's just been interesting. I just had that interview. It went really well. So I'm looking forward to maybe working for Papa John's now. So yeah, guys, I just waiting on a phone call now. So how's everyone's morning been going? How's your afternoon starting out? Hopefully y'all are all having a wonderful day. Oh, man. I know I've been having an interesting one. I'm exhausted. All right, I haven't slept yet. Yeah, very close to possibly getting that shift lead. So that's going to be really awesome. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. Come on in and join us here. We're having a good old time. We had an hour-long Morning Mojo this morning, and we're looking into doing another possibly 30, 45 minutes right now. And then we're going to be doing a little bit more adulting, and then it'll probably be late tonight that I'll be on again, because I'm going to give you some rest. That's if I manage to show up again tonight. I might just end up passing out. Well, anyway, everybody, I'd like to welcome you into the show. Thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Clint Gage, a.k.a. Gator, so it's nice to have all y'all here. I started this YouTube channel to make some new friends. So far, we made some awesome ones. Kevin. This is the real old man I'm looking forward on YouTube. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to pin Jen's comment right here, guys. Don't forget to go check out Jen Holder at JenHolder976. Go check her out there, guys. She's got some awesome videos. Welcome in, the warrior. No, not a child molester. Thank you very much, Jesus is King. Hey, Ron Turner. How you doing? There's my axe. Right here. Always around me. Whatever you want to say there, Cassandra Bennett. And yes, I'm from Texas there, Kevin. Hello, Alex. Welcome in, welcome in. And if y'all want to look me up just to make sure that that's true, Clinton Lamar Gage. Look it up. Yes, I have several guns. Can he say yippee? There you go, UWU. Yeah, UW. Brian Hendricks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. You had the same outfit? All right. Well, it works out, don't it? It's good to have for a nice job interview. What you mean there, Super Madness? What you mean by can I see? Thank you very much, man. Yeah, just good old yippee for you. Hi, John Smith. How you doing, buddy? Welcome into the show. Guys, we're just sitting here chilling. I just got back from a job interview and eating some lunch. No, can't show you any guns on live, and no, I'm not gay. Nah, man, the only thing I can show on here is knives. I can't show any guns, but I can show all the blades I want. So that's mostly what I talk about on my lives, is the different knives that I have or the knives that I'm going to be getting, things like that. So I talk about knives, I talk about old school morals and things like that. All right, there. Thank you, Jin Jin. I do brush my teeth. Actually, my teeth are stained from being homeless for a long, long time. I'm trying to get back up on my feet, guys. So once I get some steady paychecks rolling in, I'll be able to make it to a dentist. Hey, it's all good, Brian. What's up, Cass? Welcome in, man. We got some troublemakers in today. Welcome in, Godfather. Thank you very much, UW. Yeah, we got Jin Jin in here. She's all single and ready to go. She's looking for a new man. You need a dentist apparently badly. Yes, I do there, Godfather. I have to get my job first. But I just pulled myself out of homelessness not that long ago. So I'm still getting everything together. That takes a long time whenever you do it by yourself. Samson is a hobbit. Samson is a hobbit. Yeah, he is. Thank you very much, Blaze. Blaze and Killer. Okay. Blaze and Killer. Got you. Yeah, I'm trying to get on Medicaid. But we getting there, though. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you. Very scary Gary guy. Oh, there you go, UW. Bailey Smith. My ex-girlfriend's in here. She's single and ready and looking for somebody. Technically, I'm still single right now, but I am talking to someone at the moment. So, you never know. If you are homeless, can I ask why you're streaming on YouTube? James, because I started this January 17th, whenever I finally got out of being homeless, and I purchased my first RV. Now I'm sitting back at my dad's house while I get some repairs done to it, and then I'll be moving right back into it. Nothing much there, Hillbilly Hogs. Wolfgang, like that. All right, up front with Keith. There you are, Jonah. You're from Germany. Nice. Welcome in, man. I love Germany. I got German ancestry. Actually, we're just having a hangout right now, man. You're not missing anything special. We're just y'all are kind of getting to know me. I'm kind of getting to see some new fans and everything like that, and just meet everybody who's coming in here. So that's basically all that's going on right now. That's why it's afternoon hangouts with Gator. We're just hanging out. Arkansas, there we go. Bro, autocorrect. I hate autocorrect. You get a bunch of Nazis. Oh, no, not so good. Hi. How's everyone doing there? There's our Jin Jin. You from Ohio? Nice. Texas here too, Veer. How you doing, man? Definitely has German ancestry. He looks like he could be my uncle. Yes, I have German, Swedish, and Icelandic and Finnish ancestry. Can you say my name, please? Welcome in, Edit Eli. If I can, I donate 500. Thank you, Super Madness. Thank you for liking the hat so much. Welcome in there, Tyson. Yes, there's our Jin Jin, single and ready to mingle. Hello from Oregon. That's actually where my my knife comes from. Thank you, Veer. It's good to hear you're doing great. No, I don't sniff toilet seats, brother. Second home in North Carolina. I love older women. Oh, nice. There you go. That hat needs a feather. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I would love a nice owl feather or a hawk feather or something like that sticking out of here. But it used to have an arrowhead that was glued right here until it got caught on a tree branch and got ripped off. But it did have an arrowhead on it. No, this is not a Benchmade knife. This is a Swiss Tech. This here is a Swiss Tech AUS 8 steel blade that's a nice good bushcrafter blade. Comes with a fire starter built into the scabbard. Comes with a nice, good micarta, micarta applied scabbard molded to form fit the knife where it clicks into place. It's a wonderful little addition to any camping, survival, or hunting gear out there. Beautiful little knife. You can find it at Walmart for only $50. Make sure I don't stab myself down there. Now, you want a Benchmade knife, you got this baby right here. This is the knife I made. This is just a simple little Italian stiletto design. This is my boot knife. This is what I carry around for, just whatever. But this one right here is made out of a railroad spike, a deer bone, a little bit of ebony wood, and some brass. All right. Start panting like a dog. Sorry, not gonna happen, man. I ain't never stuck it in a single throat, but I have stuck it in into a hog before. Why does everybody always think I'm gay? I just want to know this. Why does everybody always think I'm gay just because I'm a happy guy? Running from the cops through people's backyards, my front tooth got knocked out in the clothesline. Ooh, that would have to suck. No, I don't have a ballad song. I actually don't like ballad songs. I never really have enjoyed them. I like piddle farting around and playing with them, but I don't like them as an actual functional knife. And I don't get anything unless it's functional. In fact, this one right here is actually probably the most unfunctional knife that I own, and the only reason why I say that is I do not like these serrations. And if you're smelling my breath through the screen, then you're smelling nice, good peppermint there, because I just used some nice peppermint toothpaste to brush my teeth before my show. So you can kiss my buns on that. My teeth are just stained, guys. I'm a smoker and a coffee drinker, and I was homeless for 6 years. All right? So yeah, my teeth are a little messed up. So I do apologize for that. Now, if you want to see one of my personal favorite blades, it's right here. This is Troll's Bane, my axe. I use it to keep away the internet trolls, although sometimes it's not the best little good luck charm. But I also train with this every single day. Use it every morning. Just have a little fun with it. What happened, brother? Man, I just ended up going homeless at one point. Me and my stepmom did not have a good agreement. And when my dad chose her over me, he kicked me out at 16. And I was on my own ever since. So from 16 to 30, I was homeless. And I've been prying myself out of it ever since. No, I got you, man. I only do it for the few people that are here, that are wondering, how somebody who's actually cleaned up and looking nice could have bad teeth, So it's just a little insight into who I am, man. Not so much an apology as it is a, hey, guess what? Here you go for being an ass. Here's the truth. But that's just who I am, man. Keyboard warriors, trolls, whatever you want to call them, they could do all that they want to do. They're not going to bother me. They're not going to slow me down. They're just ended up giving me fuel for the show is all they're doing. Oh, yeah, I got you, man. Guy's a villager in Resident Evil 4. I'll take that. Hello, dead man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joel. WMB sub to my channel. All right, Jinjin's getting some more people. Sasquatch in the house. That is a possibility there, too. It could be genetics. My grandpa had some bad teeth. They're always watching. All right. Yeah, I got you there. They're always watching. I can understand that entirely, man. Because I had to put mine through the ringer whenever I was homeless. I had to use them as pliers. I had to use them to pull things tight. All kinds of stuff like that. Thank you, Super Madness. Hello there, Bill Scholl. I'm not a shaman, but I am working on becoming a Gothi, which is a Viking priest, which is why I have this book called The Way of Fire and Ice, Modern Viking Paganism. And that, yes, I am a Viking pagan. It's because I have Viking ancestry. Although I consider myself Norse because I wouldn't have been a raider. You see, I'm a schizophrenic epileptic. So I couldn't have gone raiding back then even if I wanted to. But I'm a heck of a blacksmith. So that works out. Thoughts on war crimes? Man, honestly, all war is a crime in my opinion. You should be able to come to a diplomatic solution. Or at least let the dead-gum leaders fight it out and everybody else just gets to watch. Instead of having to let our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters die. Going over a crime, nice. Can you read one Bible verse for me? It doesn't change your opinion. I'll drop Deuteronomy 24. Okay, I don't know the chapter and the verse, but this is my personal favorite Bible verse that I've used many a times. And that is simply, do not remove the speck of sawdust from your brother's eye unless you have removed the plank from your own eye. For how can you see the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye if there is a plank barring your vision? And that's all about judgment. Can't judge somebody else. That's the plank in your eye. When I might have only have a simple speck of sawdust in mine. You never know. So I love that little statement right there. What's the easiest way to sharpen a two-handed sword? With a grinder. That's the easiest way. Grinder and a nice good, I'd say about 1,000 grit sandpaper disc. Phone number so I can pay you to make me a knife. I ain't giving out my phone number, man, but come in here next show or next couple shows and I'll definitely have my email address up here in this corner and you can take that down and we can talk about ordering a knife, man. But as far as blades go, here's another one of my personal handmades. This is my absolute favorite knife. I call this my Fang. Absolutely incredible. I made it to resemble a nice big old dinosaur tooth out of a movie I once watched a long time ago. And I love this blade here. Somebody in here is baked. No, you can't have my address there, Tyson. But I don't only just make knives, I also draw. So, let me get a good one. Let me get my good one. My good one. This one right here, this particular picture. This particular picture was recognized by Universal Studios. I almost got a job as a content creator for their new movies coming up and everything like that. So I also do a lot of drawings. Yes, I do support the LGBTQ community. And there you go, man. There's another good drawing of mine. So I also sketch. I sketch and draw. I tend to add more detail as I get along. Oh, okay. I got you there. Dave's doing great. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yes, I love using that quote whenever people are sitting there going, oh man, look at my little knife. And I'm just like, oh yeah, look at this guy. Oh yeah, definitely love it. I wish I could there, Tyson. I got to have a machine though. And no, I don't make anybody moderators anymore. Dinosaurs. Oh, nice. Love it. Thank you, Big J. You ever killed anybody? I came actually close in a situation with self-defense once. A man came at me with a box cutter, and I went across his arm with it, and the bleeding almost couldn't be stopped. So I almost did it once. But I don't plan on getting into that kind of a situation ever again. Oh man, I talk about all kinds of stuff. I talk about stories. I talk about legends. I talk about some of my experiences. I talk about wisdom that's been passed down throughout the generations. I talk about all kinds of things, guys. Oh, thank you, Russell. We spread the awareness of people that want TVs but don't have rights. Oh, I got you. Solomon Goyam. Okay. Did you draw on your wall behind you? Actually, no. That's actually a blanket. Both of those are blankets. One's a wolf and one's a bear. You know, they're just my blankets. Welcome in, Wyatt. Yes, I've ridden a horse many times, including an alligator too, and a bull. Welcome in, Mike. Difference between a gay guy and my refrigerator. Your refrigerator stays running. Oh, no, that was a young boy that a young lady that lived with me for a little while had. He got a hold of the wall with a permanent marker, and I've not been able to get it off. Yes, I made a few knives, actually. Hell, here's a short sword that I made. There's my short sword that I made for myself. That's 1060 CRC and D2 tool steel. That is a good Damascus steel pattern there. You can actually see it's not welded. It's true Damascus. And we've got a black walnut and elk bone handle along with a solid brass pommel. So this is my personal, one of my personal favorite swords. But as far as like combat goes, I prefer a short sword over a long sword. And it's just because the speed and the agility I've got with this thing is twice what I have with a long sword. Plus I can swing this all day and not get tired. I swing that long sword for an hour and my arm wants to fall off. But that's also why I prefer the axe over the sword, because the axe is a more versatile weapon, and I enjoy being able to actually carry this with me, you know, guys, because I can carry this legally here in Texas without any repercussions whatsoever. It's a wonderful little item to have on you. You never know when you need to cut something. You never know when you could use it to cut down, you know, problems in your area or something like that. You know, it's just a wonderful all-around tool to have. A nice, good axe that you get. Yes, I can throw hatchets. I have one actually. Where's my tomahawk at? I know it's around here somewhere. Where did I put that tomahawk? There it is. There's my tomahawk that I practice with. I got a stump in the backyard I throw it at. Just. Now, doesn't always stick, but I throw it. No, I'm not going to eat my hat. No, I didn't make my axe there, Jay Prophet. I actually bought this one as a kit from a website that I'm a member of called Dark Knight Armory, and I pieced it together. You can see where I hammered in the rivet right there, and then I just polished it smooth. I had a friend of mine do the etchings on the blade, which are starting to wear down from years of ownership and usage. But yeah, I almost basically made this one. I just didn't forge the head. I did everything else. No, you can't eat the axe, Rock. I'm from Southeast Texas there, Alex. Yeah, Green Lantern ring. In fact, something really cool about this is I have this nice giant chunk of green obsidian right here that I'm going to actually have turned into a Green Lantern ring, specifically for me to wear. And guys, that's going to be awesome when this becomes a Green Lantern ring. That is going to be so cool. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Forgot my little flashlight tool there. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. What's up, man? I think my class rings in Fort Worth, Texas, actually, somewhere. North Carolina. Big J Prophet subscribed. All right, thank you, brother. You know, we ain't got much longer. We only got about 6 minutes left in here. Thank you so much, man. You know, Tyson, I've worked a lot to gather up what few things I have. Michigan in the house. Hell yeah, I love Michigan, dude. I was in Detroit, Michigan about 4 years ago, and that was pretty cool. Nothing much, Mad Hatter Project. I like the name. Georgia. Georgia. You talk about Star Wars, buddy. The Force is with this one. I love that thing. No, I'm not a mountain man. I'm a swamp rat. Are you a Scooby Sigma? No, I could be a member of Scooby-Doo gang. Dallas, Texas. Nice. But no, I'm not a mountain man. I'm a swamp rat. You know, if my Shuck was in here, he probably would be farting. But guys, we got about 5 more minutes left. I've got to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. And then remind me when I get back. We still got 5 minutes to go. All right, guys, back in the show. We have got only just a few more minutes left. Actually, guys, I am going to have to go on ahead and get off at 2:30 or at the 30-minute mark. My dad needs to talk to me. All right, the Mad Hatter Project. Mike Jones, is that you? No, I'm not Mike Jones. Kevin Landis, welcome in. Philip DeBacco. No, I don't believe in God. I believe in Odin. Sorry, but I'm Odinistic. Also known as an Asatru, for those who don't know. Asatru faith is what actual Vikings call their faith. So, for those of y'all who didn't know or into Vikings and everything, look up Asatru. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yes, it's me, Mike Jones. We got a Mike Jones up in the house. Nice. So, guys, I'm actually going to probably go on ahead and end this early because my dad does want to speak with me. So let me go on ahead and let y'all guys go. And love y'all. Remember, y'all are the backbone of YouTube, the absolute lifeblood of every channel. So thank you all so much for being here. But I got work to go do, guys. So I'll catch you all next time. And loved having y'all in here. But I have to go. All right, guys. See you from a swamp. Later from a gator. Love your mama. Love your papa. Love yourself. Be kind. And always find a way to help everybody. Catch you next time.